Hello everyone, welcome to Indian Nomic series. Now today's topic of discussion is financial market, and particularly in financial market we will be discussing about the retail investors and their role in the stock markets. This topic is connected with the news because recently the role of the retail investors was appreciated in reviving the stock market in our country. Now before discussing this news, let me tell you some basics about the stock market. See, stock market is a part of financial market. Now here the term written is finance. Finance means here bond, it means here equity, it means debentures, and it also means trading in currency. Okay. So financial market is a market which deals with bond, equity, debentures or currency. Now there is a trading. There is a trading of these securities in bond, equity, debentures or currency. Please understand one thing. You might be aware about the term that is called as market. Market is a place where two people interact. One is buyer and another one is seller. When buyer and seller interacts, they do some certain transactions like vegetable market. Now here the term is written with a qualifier named as financial. That means here the buyer and seller are going to deal in bond, equity. Equity means here shares or stocks, debentures or currency. If I talk about, see, this is a person. This person, let us assume that this person is an investor. Now, who is an investor? Investor is a person who wants to put his savings. He is having some saving and he wants to convert his saving into investment. Now, what is the difference between these two terms? Say for example, if I have a saving of 100 rupees and if I want to convert this 100 into 110 rupees, that means I want to earn 10 rupees. That means I want to convert my savings into investment. Then I have certain options with me. I may go to a bank, there is a bank, or I may go to a place that is called as financial market. Place that is called as financial market. Now this financial market can deal with the investors and the buyers on the basis of two factors. One, it is dealing for a period less than 1 year, or it is dealing for a period more than 1 year. If it deals for a period, say for example, if you are holding a security whose duration is for more than 1 year, this is called as capital market. This is called as capital market. That means capital market is a market which promotes investment for long term. Long term. It promotes investment for long term. For less than 1 year, the name of the financial market is called money market. It is called as money market. Now, please understand this thing. What I told that being an investor, you have two options. You can go to a bank or you can go to a financial market. Financial market is a place where, bond, equity, shares, stocks, debentures, currency, these are traded. Now, banks are suffering from the problem of NPA these days, non-performing assets, and banks are reducing their rates. So, if the banks are reducing their rates, this gives very minimum opportunity for the investor to get the return. So, this is the reason why investor may be attracted to a second place that is called as financial market. Because here investing in certain companies by purchasing their shares or securities which are having future prospect. Now on the basis of future prospect, if a company is going to earn, say for example you hold 10% equity of a company, which company is going to perform well. Say for example the pharmaceutical company in COVID-19. So if that company is going to perform well, the valuation of that company will increase, the share price will also increase, and that will give a return to the investor. Now that is the reason why few people are more attracted towards the financial market. But in India, less than 5% of the population invest in financial market. So what is the benefit of the stock market here? Now please understand, stock market is a part of, financial market. It is a part of financial market. Now what happens? Say for example, this is a company. This company wants some money. Say for example, this company wants 100 rupees. This company cannot go to a bank, maybe because this company is not having the collateral or the security to put that in the bank. So that is why this company is not having an option to raise money from the bank. So this company can go to a place which is called as the stock market. This company can go to a place which is called as stock market. Now in this stock market, who will come? This is a market. Investors will come. Investor will purchase the share of this company. Now when the shares are listed for the first time, the shares are listed for the first time at a place which is called as primary market. Primary market. So when the shares are listed for the first time, which is called as primary market, this procedure is called as IPO, initial public offer. Once the share is issued in the primary market, then this share moves in the secondary market. Now buying and selling, that means trading is not allowed in the primary market. Trading is allowed in the secondary market. So what happens? Few investors come and purchase bulk shares in IPO in the primary market, and then they start trading in the secondary market. Now stock market is a secondary market. Stock market is a secondary market. So what is the stock market? Stock market is a secondary part of the financial market where long-term investments are promoted. That means stock market itself is a part of capital market, because I have already told the difference. Capital market. Okay, now what is the benefit of the stock market here? The benefit of the stock market is that a startup which is not having any collateral to keep in the bank can go directly in the stock market and can raise the money from the investor. Now from the investor point of view, it is an opportunity based on the understanding of the situation of the economy and the company's prospect. An investor can earn huge amount of money. So these are two most important benefits of the stock market. Now there are certain categories of companies which are traded in the stock market. Now before that, you need to understand what term which is called as market capitalization. Now what is market capitalization? Say for example, this is a company. It has issued 100 shares and the cost of each share is 10 rupees. This is a company X which has issued 100 shares and the cost of each share is 10 rupees. That means cost of 100 shares currently is 1000 rupees. 1000 is the market capitalization of this company X. 1000 is the market capitalization of this company X. So on the basis of, now if I talk about the exchange on the stock market, there are basically two stock markets. One National Stock Exchange, another Bombay Stock Exchange. National Stock Exchange is the biggest stock exchange in our country. Now in National Stock Exchange, there are around how many companies? Around 1900 companies. There is a recent data about the National Stock Exchange. Now the 1900 companies are listed in the stock exchange. Now please understand this thing. It is not at all necessary to get your company listed in the stock exchange. If you need the money, then you can go and get your company listed according to the terms and condition which is set up by the regulator, that is called as SEBI. Yes, and you can raise the money with the help of investor. Now these 1900 companies will have their individual market capitalization. So if I am going to divide them vertically based on the level of their market capitalization, the companies which are having the highest market capitalization are called as large cap companies. The companies which are in between small cap and the large cap are called as mid cap, and the companies at the lower level of the market capitalization are called as small cap companies. Cap means here capitalization. That means vertically division on the basis of the market capitalization of that individual company. Okay. Now generally the number is what? Companies having market capitalization of more than 20,000 crores. Companies having market capitalization more than 20,000 crores are called as large cap companies. Now companies in between 5,000 crores and 20,000 crores are called as mid cap companies, and the companies less than 5,000 crores are called as small cap companies. That means this division is based on the basis of market capitalization. Okay, so you might have heard about one more term which is called as Nifty. Nifty is the top 50 companies of National Stock Exchange based on market capitalization. That means Nifty is a top 50 companies of what? Top 50 large cap companies. In which exchange? In the National Stock Exchange. Fine. So this is the definition of a small cap, mid cap and the large cap companies. Now there are two kinds of investors who are investing in the stock exchange. Say for example, this is the stock exchange. This is an individual which is having a small saving, and this individual investor is investing in the stock market, and his investment is less than 2 lakh rupees. He would be called as retail investor. Whereas if you have a particular institution who is investing in the stock market, say for example pension fund, or for example insurance fund, mutual fund, or FII, foreign institutional investors, these are called as institutional investors. They invest in large amount. Okay, so retail investors are someone who are investing in small amounts in the stock market. Okay, and institutional investors are the companies, the institutions which are investing in large amount. For the retail investors, the definition is around 2 lakh rupees. Now let's come to the news. What is the news? Since April 1st, 2020, the Nifty 50, that means the top 50 companies on the basis of market capitalization, gained 29.48%, and they have touched the mark of 11,000. That means there is a huge increase in Nifty 50. That means top 50 companies market capitalization, and the jump is around 29.48%. That means Nifty or the stock market is performing very well, especially after COVID. Now you can see COVID. The Nifty mid cap top 100 companies in 5,000 to 20,000 crores, and Nifty small cap 100 have gained around 31.78 to 37.08. That means there is a huge jump in the performance of mid cap and the small cap companies. This is the news. And from where the investment is coming? The investment is coming from the retail investors. Yes, the retail investor, the small investors. Yes, and the number of demat accounts. What is demat account? Say for example, please understand this thing. This is a stock market, and in stock market an investor is going to invest the money. Now an investor will have to open up an account. This account is open up in an institution which is called as depository. Depository functions similar to the bank. So if you want to invest in the stock market, you need to open up an account. This account is called as demat account. This account is called as demat account. Demat means materialize. That means here the transactions will be done digitally. Digital transaction. So you can sell the share, you can purchase the share using the information technology. You don't have to, hold the shares paper physically. Okay. So it has been seen that there is a jump of 2.9 million demat accounts from January till May. That means there is a spike of, the retail investors. And please look at this graph. It shows a very important fact. Please understand this thing. Retail investor turnover on the stock have sharply increased. Okay. And please understand this thing. The turnover is up by 78%. That means if 100 investors were investing, now 178 investor, there is a 78% jump in the retail investor turnover, and that comes out to be around 33,000 crore rupees, which is a huge amount. That means retail investors are investing huge amount of money in the stock markets. Okay. Now, where the investment is occurring, as we have seen that the investment is occurring in the small and the mid cap companies. These small and mid cap companies. Previous year, the investment in the small and mid cap companies were not very good. But now the investors are investing more in the small and the mid cap companies. Okay. Now, please understand this thing. Like Nifty, you have Sensex. Sensex is top companies of Bombay Stock Exchange based on market capitalization. These are the top companies. So their market cap, say for example, there are X1, X2, X3 companies. One is having market capitalization 100 rupees, another 1000, another 10,000. That comes out to be, yes, 11,100 rupees. This is the Sensex. Like for NSE, we have Nifty. Okay, so you might be getting one question, why there are differences? Please understand, a company can get listed in both Sensex, in both BSE as well as NSE. There is no problem. You can get listed in any company. And many companies are listed in both BSE as well as NSE. So the top companies based on market capitalization in Bombay Stock Exchange, the index is called as Sensex, and for National Stock Exchange, the index is called as Nifty. Now you can see that immediately after COVID announcement or the problem of COVID, you can see how there is a free fall in the performance of the Sensex. From 41,000, it had reduced to 28,288 points. That means there is a huge decrease in the performance of the stock market. Okay. And it raises certain question. Why? Because now after March, again the stock market has jumped to touch the mark of 40,000. That means within 2 months, it had faced a decrease of around 12,000 points, and again it jumped 12,000 points within 2 months. Why this thing is happening? Now the answer for this question is the difference between the GDP and the stock market. Stock market is always based on speculation, and GDP is the actual production within the territorial boundaries of the country. So speculation is something considering the future perspective. Say for example, if I say that there is a COVID crisis, so investor will invest considering the future, and what investor will think? Investor is going to think that in future the pharmaceutical company may gain more. So let us invest in the pharmaceutical company. Or say for example, if HDFC Bank shows profit, say for example 30%, then the investor thinks that it is good to purchase the HDFC Bank shares. Why? because its future prospect is getting good. So stock market is more about speculation, but GDP is about the actual production. Actual production of the economy is facing crisis right now. You can see how the actual production is decreasing. But the stock market, based on speculation, it decreases, it increases, and it shows the fluctuations in this manner. So you cannot equate stock market with the GDP, although stock market play a very important role in promoting investment in the economy, because in the stock markets the companies can raise money. But the stock market is also based on sentiments. Here the share prices jump and fall every second. Okay, at a long term picture we can see that stock market can tell the future prospect of the country in a long term, but in the short term you cannot compare the performance of the stock market. So these are two different terms. Many people confuse stock market performance proportionally with the GDP. This is wrong. You need to understand the critical difference between them. Okay, so that's all about the debate of Indianomics. Based on the discussion that we did today, there is a question for you. Recently stock market was in the news. Why? Because the stock market fall by 12,000 points and again it jumped within 4 months duration. So recently the stock market was in news. With reference to the stock market, which of the following statements are correct? Stock market is the primary financial market involved in trading of equities. Stock market promotes investment in infrastructure. Stock market indicates the future trend as well as current situation of the economy. Indian stock market is dominated by the retail investors. Indian stock market facilitates the foreign investment in our country. This is foreign investment in India. Does it promote the foreign investment in our country? So that's all for today. We'll meet again with some new topic. Till then, keep on working hard and keep on appreciating. Thank you so much.